IHMS.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. IHMS Commentary. Tracking Harari Icons. A Fountain of Generosity. This is an IHMS Tracking Harari Icons series, a series that focuses on and celebrates Harar's political, economic, and social heroes. It is all about Harari impact makers in Ethiopia and beyond. IHMS believes that the true Harar's legacy should be re-echoed and come to light to Ethiopians and the globalized generations, especially when Hararis with various backgrounds are scattered all over the world. In the last two episodes, we presented the two heroes, Inai Bati Dilwambara, Queen of Termination, and Ambassador Muhammad Bahar Sheikh, Ambassador of Aspirations. Today, the focus is on a person known as the Fountain of Generosity, who was highly involved in education, community development, philanthropy, and divine mission. 1. Harar. In a land where diversity was celebrated and compassion was a way of life, there was born in 1921 a remarkable soul named Muhammed Ahmed Turea in Harar. Aaw Muhammed Turea embodied the ideals of a trustworthy business person, steadfast religious devotion, unwavering charity, and an unbreakable commitment to family and community. His mission was to foster unity and spiritual growth while extending a helping hand to the less fortunate, regardless of their background and ethnicity. Muhammed Turea was born into a family deeply rooted in their faith, and his foundation instilled in him the values of compassion and service from a young age. As he grew, so did his passion to make a meaningful difference in the world. After his religious studies at Quran Gay, Harari Islamic schools, he did not go far with his secular education. With his mother's backing, he quit when he was in grade 4 since they both were against the Italian occupation of Harar. They both believed that the new Italian school systems were devoid of Islamic education, principles, and tenets. With the support from his mother, however, he opted to go into assorted businesses. 2. Turea the Entrepreneur. A man of many enterprises. He first opened his small business in Adama City, then Nazareth Town, and thereafter headquarters in Addis Ababa. His business thrived in other cities such as Dire Dawa, Harar, Jijjiga, and beyond. He began as a small retailer but grew to become a mega wholesaler, distributor, exporter, and importer in the 1960s. Yet, Haji Ture viewed his businesses not just as profit centers, but as opportunities to serve his community and his faith. 3. Aaw Ture, the fountain of generosity. A significant portion of his business earnings went toward constructing Islamic schools and masjids across the country. Documented records indicate that he played a pivotal role in establishing more than 250 schools and masjids across the country. During one notable instance, when Haji Ture ventured into a remote area with the intention of building a school and a masjid, he was pleasantly surprised to discover that he had already provided these facilities for the villagers. Aaw Ture was a man with several untold stories. His commitment extended beyond rural areas as he played a vital role in supporting schools and masjids in Addis Ababa. Among his several noteworthy contributions was the reconstruction and restoration of the historic Wali Muhammad Masjid, which had been originally constructed with thatched roofing in 1898. By 1992, this one dilapidated masjid had been lovingly rebuilt and transformed into a present-day modern form, thanks to Haji Ture's dedication and efforts. Not only did he build masjids and schools, but his contributions towards building churches and helping non-Muslims were also significant. Such was a man of divine mission who focused on nurturing spiritual growth and fostered understanding and harmony among people of all backgrounds. Aaw Haji Ture was a pragmatic Muslim and Harari who channeled his wealth to Allah's causes. The religious schools he established were renowned for their inclusivity, welcoming students from various ethnicities and backgrounds. Here, children received an education that was not only academically excellent, but also infused with Islamic traditions and values of tolerance, respect, and unity. These schools became a beacon of hope, teaching the importance of coexistence in a world often marred by division. Among the many Islamic schools, Aaw Abdal Institute is an exemplary school at the heart of Harar that offers Islamic and secular education, as well as technical and skill development. Along with Aaw Abdal Institute, he established a small crafts industry that produced embroideries, rugs, and carpets as income-generating activities that supported the school expenses. He also paid teacher salaries and financed evening classes for women at Abadar schools. 4. Harari's concerns about Aaw Abdal School. As a side note, I would like to have a few remarks on the status of Aaw Abdal School. Hararis keep expressing their deep concerns and frustrations regarding the forceful and illegal occupation of Aaw Abdal School for the last 5 years. They have outlined their grievances: illegal occupation, abuse of teachers, unauthorized access, damage to Aaw Abdal School and personal properties, including building makeshift houses within and around the school compound. In addition, the violations of property rights have caused significant emotional stress and anxiety among Hararis and Muslims. Hararis and their friends are deeply concerned about Harar's safety and security given the recurrent breaches of its autonomy. Evasive politics, extreme tribalism, and disrespect for Islamic principles created havoc. However, with the legal actions taken, it appears that the matter is being abated and partially resolved recently. However, we expect the illegal occupants of Aaw Abdal School to leave the compound immediately and completely. We also expect restitutions, the responsible party to be held accountable for the theft and damage to their property. We also request that any stolen items be returned and restitutions for the damage be made promptly. The federal government must also take steps to enhance security measures to prevent any future incidences. Also, we humbly request our brothers and sisters in Islam to come back to their senses to uphold the rights of their Muslim brothers and sisters rather than their tribal or ethnic affiliations. Islam is above everything. Aaw School, among very few Islamic education centers in Ethiopia, is an Islamic education institute to collectively teach our Muslim children and build their future. Though Muhammed Turea was a founding father of this educational institute, safeguarding such Islamic centers is our sole responsibility. 5. Haji Toure, the philanthropist. Unlike most world-renowned 21st century philanthropists who donate but run a charity for-profit organization, Haji Toure was a true philanthropist who purely donated for the sake of Allah only. His kindness extended beyond Harar, benefiting masjids and schools in distant areas. He built schools that even the government did not reach. To mention a few, in remote areas of Haramaya, Dadar, Galamso, Charo, Badano, Arusi, Awash, Jijjiga, Wallo, Jimma, Afar, and Somalia regions. Among the many testimonies across the country, his beneficiaries have built a beautiful masjid and higher learning institute as a memorial in Jijjiga city today. Haji Toure's philanthropic spirit extended beyond education and religion. His donations supported as income-generating activities such as flour mills, farming, and micro-businesses in rural areas of the country. He was a tireless advocate for the poor and marginalized. He offered free meals at his home at any time, especially feeding the poor during the month of Ramadan. He fed anyone in need, regardless of their ethnicity or circumstances. He believed that no one should go hungry, and his home served as a place where people from all walks of life could get a meal at any time, as well as break their fasting together in harmony. 6. Aaw Toure, the family man. Despite his busy schedule, Aaw Toure was a loving husband and a dedicated father to his 7 children. He instilled in them the values of faith, compassion, and community service, just as his parents had done for him. Some of the family members said that family gatherings were filled with laughter, love, and discussions about how they could collectively make a positive impact on the world. The activities that took place within his home compound in the month of Ramadan itself were self-evident to his divine commitment and lessons for his children. His family continued supporting the needy to this date. 7. Aaw Toure, the community supporter. Beyond his immediate family, his love extended to his bigger families. The incident that happened during his visit to Canada captures his love for his people and Muslims at large. His hosts received him warmly with all dignitary protocols and took him to a 5-star hotel matching his status. Then, his hosts told him to be comfortable and feel free until they could meet the next day. When the hosts were about to leave, Haji Toure immediately asked, "Why are you leaving me alone? Don't you love me?" Then added, "If you love me and care about me, take me to your homes. I do not need a 5-star hotel. Rather, stay with you guys and be with you wherever you live." A man deeply expressed his love for family settings to his hosts and insisted to go with them. Upon realizing his humbleness, the host agreed to take him home. He stayed in the host's home happily after until he completed his mission. Haji Toure's humanity was evident in his character, marked by punctuality, unwavering generosity, and remarkable integrity. Following Islamic rules, he proactively divided his property among his inheritors when he was alive, preventing potential clashes and conflicts within the family. 8. Aaw Haji Toure, the impact maker. His impact could be tracked not only among Hararis, but also among Ethiopians across the country. Haji Toure's vision transformed countless lives, providing opportunities for spiritual growth and nourishing both bodies and souls. In a world marked by division and inequality, Haji Muhammed Turea was a shining example, a man who demonstrated that success in business, unwavering faith, and a commitment to family and community were not only compatible, but could also be harnessed to create a more compassionate and harmonious world. His legacy, carried forward by his children and the countless lives he had touched, continued to inspire people to come together, transcending borders and differences, in the name of love, compassion, and unity. Haji Toure was an absolute touch in diversity. His story became a testament to the transformative power of faith, hard work, and the belief that we are all part of humanity. He was a true big-hearted Muslim, Harari, and Ethiopian of all time. As the years passed, Haji Toure's legacy continued to grow. His children, inspired by their father's examples, carried on his work, expanding the charitable work to reach and influence many, upholding ethical values and giving back to the society. Also, the family is worth receiving an honorable mention because of its humanitarian activities, and among many charitable deeds his children have provided so far, the supply of water using water trucks and tankers to the city residents during the water crisis in Harar, exemplifying the continuation of his legacy. From the Quran, Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 274, we learn that those who in charity spend of their goods by night and by day, in secret and in public, have their reward with their Lord. On them shall be no fear, nor shall they grieve. How many of us follow in his footsteps, even with a step to get such a reward? Aaw Muhammed Turea passed away in Addis Ababa on 27 July 2003 at the age of 82. His funeral was a hallmark of diversity. Muslims, Christians, and government officials attended his burial, a testament to the deep sorrow felt by the diverse community for the loss of a big-hearted man. His fountain of generosity is missed by many, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant him the highest Jannah. In a world often marked by greed and selfishness, Haji Toure was a shining beacon of hope, a man who showed that it was possible to be both a successful entrepreneur and a compassionate, generous, and socially responsible individual. His life was a testament to the transformative power of love, faith, and dedication to making the world a better place. Let's also ask ourselves a few questions about Harar. 1. How much of a drop are we contributing to building Harar? Support Hararis and Islam collectively. 2. How pragmatic are we to transfer our Harari values to our children and the next generation? And 3. Are we organized and working as a team to achieve planned projects for Harar, Hararis, and Muslims at large? A drop of help can make a big difference in someone's life. Get involved. Let me conclude today by quoting Surah 3, verse 92. You will never attain righteousness until you spend in charity from what you love. Until we meet with another Harari icon and Ethiopian impact maker, wish you all peace. Written by Professor Abdi Khalil, narrated by Nasab. For more IHMS videos and publications in Harari, Amharic, and English, as well as for donations, visit our website www.ihmshararemedia.com. Also, do not forget to like, subscribe, and share our programs. Thank you again for listening and watching IHMS programs. Assalamu alaikum.
So IHMS